What is going on YouTube? This is MintyJosh19 and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to be going over how to unlock the quest to get into the Forgotten Isles. This quest is called Stairway to Olympus. And normally I would be giving you the locations, except for some reason the world map is glitched. And I can't figure this out. I've restarted the game multiple times, so I'm just going to go with what I know. So basically, the Stairway to Olympus is one of 3 quests. The first being a quest on the island south of Sparta. There's 3 different quests on that island. The first is called A God Among Us. And it is a fairly simple quest to do. Basically, you just have to rescue a man who believes he's one of the Olympian gods, and once you free him, you'll get a cutscene, and then that quest will be complete. Then the man you rescue will give you another quest called Left to Die, and that is die as in like tie-dye, like D-Y-E, where he will say that when you first came to the island, his family didn't believe he was God and stole the family heirloom from him, which was a disc. Now this disc is like the other discs. It has the symbol of the artifact in it, and just like the ones did for the Sphinx, Medusa, or what was the other one? The Minotaur. This one will have an eye for the Cyclops. Once you get the disc and give it to him, he will tell you to come back to the Forgotten Isles, which is in the middle of the map, east of Kefalonia, the starting island. Obviously, I would show it to you, but I'm not sure why this is screwed up at the moment. But basically, when you come to the island of Forgotten Isles, you will just walk up the stairs just near the shipwreck, and the floor will give out, and you just follow the path to this underwater cave, and when you come up, the guy will be right here. You'll find this large crack in the door.
Yes. Inspect my flesh closely, mortal. Before you stands Empedocles, a true god. Yes. Inspect my flesh closely, mortal. Before you stands Empedocles, a true god.
Okay, I'm not sure what's going on, but there should be a cutscene here. However, with the cutscene over, he'll just tell you that this is the door to the god's home, and he says you can hear Ares just stomping around in there. But you'll come to this place surrounded by flowers, and you just press Y, and then he will give you the disc. It'd be better if I could actually show you the location. However, for some reason the map isn't working. So now that we're here, the cracked door will open up, and you will see some ruins with some bones and some damaged shields and helmets.
Creators of the universe, outstretch your mighty hands and raise me to the heavens.
And then the guy you rescued gets squished by the Cyclops. Now this is actually one of 3 Cyclops, however this is the one and only one that has the artifact you need.
Is it just me, or are these Malakas getting bigger? He does not look happy. Let's see if I can cheer him up.
And basically, in order to defeat the Cyclops, you just need to dodge out for his rock attack and just keep firing arrows at him. Okay, let's see. Okay. So I found out that death arrows and the other special arrows will work better than the original arrows. They tend to do more damage. Fire and poison arrows tend to do a lot more damage because not only do they get damage from hitting them, but also they get burning damage or sickness damage or whatever you want to call it. So whenever he claps his hands, you just have to dodge it. When he covers the space and run at you, you just dodge it by pressing X on the controller. Like that. You just tuck and roll. And when he stomps his feet, watch out for the falling rocks from the ceiling.
Empedocles was the handsomest one in the family.
Get Sandra and her jokes. So, coming up here is where the Cyclops ends up getting really annoyed with you. And a cutscene actually will happen. Should be right about here. Yeah, right here. So the Cyclops, once he's halfway defeated, will actually rip part of the wall off and use it as a club. This is where, when I tried to shoot the previous video with the actual locations, the video stopped recording for some reason. And I'm out of arrows. So we're just gonna scrap some of the stuff I never use. Oh, don't want to get rid of Pericles armor. Okay. Let's see. Make some more arrows. So, the club really doesn't do much in the ways of attacking. He just swings it around like usual. Once you've defeated the other two Cyclops, this main Cyclops right here is actually pretty easy to beat. So to unlock the quests for this guy, you need to be higher. It's recommended you are higher than level 66. I forgot, he will smash it on and cause rocks to fall. Okay, whoop. Almost dodged. Yeah, because he smacked you around with the club, the rocks do fall. Come on, almost got him, almost got him. like I said, watch out for those rocks, because they will hurt.
Bigger they are, the more I have to stab them.
So as you can see, I've already done the Minotaur, hence why I have the Minotaur axe on my back. But once you defeat the Cyclops, you can walk over to him. Now, it looks like the artifact is actually his eye. As you can see, his eye is like gold. So I'm pretty sure... Yeah, so his eye was the artifact. You will get an achievement, defeat the Cyclops. So once you defeat the Cyclops, you will end up getting a couple of different rewards. You will get a new battle axe, the Cyclops axe. Neat looking. You will get 1,500 drachmae. I don't think you get a figurehead for this one. Minotaur, mermaid. Yeah, so you don't get a figurehead for this one, which is strange because you do for the other three, the Minotaur, Medusa, and the Sphinx. But you don't get one for the Cyclops, which is weird. But you do get the fourth and final artifact. The prize of the Cyclops. Taken from the Cyclops, this sphere is pulsing with energy. So, anyway, let's see if the world map is going, which it's not. So, anyway, once you defeat the Cyclops, and you're back at the gate with the bloody dead goat, you just walk to the water, stop, and turn right, and there you'll see a doorway that leads to basically nowhere. And you just have to climb up this cliff, and then jump into this water. And then you press and hold B to swim down, and press X to lunge. And then you just follow this opening up here. Once you're out of the opening, press and hold A to swim up, and you are back outside. Now, as I said beforehand, the island that you need to look for, I'm just going to go ahead and look it up on my phone. So the island you need to look for can be found just south, a little bit northwest of Margries or whatever the place is. The place where you meet the Wolf of Sparta for the first time. And then the island that has the quests on it that you need to do is Catharia Island. It is located south of Sparta. So it's pretty handy. You go there if you do the Artemis missions to defeat one of the legendary animals. So I just wish I could show you the location, but obviously... Oh, there we go. Okay. So real quick, now that I have the map back up, this is the Forgotten Isles location. It's part of this place right here. And as I said, it's west of Kepalonia and northwest of the battleground Margries, whatever his name is. So it's located on this little island right here. It's actually right next door to Pirate Island. But the quest that you will be using to start can be found down here on Catharia Island. Catharia Island, I think that's how you say it. And the quest will be right about here on top of this hill. And it will lead you to the fort where you will rescue the guy. And then he'll tell you to basically, he needs you to go and get a disc that was stolen from him when he first came to the island. Once you get the disc, he'll tell you to meet him at the Forgotten Isles, which is where the fight was. So, yeah, that's the locations and the quests. And as I'm not sure if I said this already, but there's 3 quests for this. There's A God Among Us, Left to Die, and Stairway to Olympus. So anyway, I hope this helps you get into the Forgotten Isles. I know it took me forever to do it, and that was pretty easy. If you haven't already though, there's also a Cyclops located on this island. The Cyclops Arges. He uses fire. And then there's one right here at the Bay of Nobody. This one uses lightning. And then obviously there's Medusa up here at the Petrified Temple. The Minotaur is down here in the Labyrinth. And then the Sphinx is located... Actually, the Sphinx is located right next to the Forgotten Isle. If you look on the map, you will see like this dark patch right here. That is where the Sphinx is. So, in the meantime, let me know in the comments below about what you think of the video. And let me know if you run into the same problem where the map just didn't want to show up. So, yeah, leave a comment below. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And don't forget to follow me on Twitch, Instagram, and Snapchat at MintyJosh19. I do tend to live stream Assassin's Creed, although sometimes I will do Sea of Thieves, Grand Theft Auto, or Call of Duty. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you all have a good rest of your week, and I will see you all next time. Have a good night.